Hi everyone, I'm Matt Akins, one of the data analysts here at GridPoint, and today we're going to talk about the top 3 things you can do to cut energy costs for your business during the COVID-19 crisis. Customer and employee safety is the number one priority right now, and unfortunately for many in the service industry, that means reducing hours, offering items to go only, or closing locations altogether. These changes mean that your locations don't need as much energy to operate as they would normally, and we want to make sure you aren't paying for energy that you aren't using. We'll go over building response methods for your businesses with or without energy management technologies. We see the potential for our customers to significantly reduce their energy costs during the COVID-19 crisis by following these strategies. Number 1, optimize your HVAC use. This is where you'll get the most savings. If your business has adopted shorter hours or a pickup-only model, make sure these changes are accounted for in your HVAC strategy. Work with your EMS provider to adjust startup and shutdown schedules to your updated hours. They can do this quickly across all of your locations. For all occupied zones, like the kitchen for employees, turn fans on and adjust the set points. We recommend 67 degrees for heating and 75 degrees for cooling. For all currently unoccupied zones, like the dining areas, set the fans to auto and have your EMS provider adjust the set point to mimic closed, unoccupied periods. We recommend 60 degrees for heating and 80 degrees for cooling. For locations that are temporarily closed, turn all fans to auto and adjust all zones to unoccupied set points. Again, we recommend 60 degrees for heating or lower and 80 degrees for cooling or higher. If your business is up and running normally, there's still opportunity to adjust set points for savings. During occupied times, turn fans on. And if the HVAC is calling for heat, we recommend lowering the set point to 67 degrees. If the HVAC is cooling, we recommend raising it to 75 degrees. We've found these set points to be the best balance for comfort and savings. You can work with your EMS provider to identify periods throughout the day where HVAC energy can be cut back to maximize savings even more. If you don't have an EMS system, you can manually update these settings for each zone as needed. Use a programmable thermostat or delegate on-site staff to manually adjust set points to the previously recommended settings for occupied and unoccupied zones. Ensure all fans in unoccupied spaces are on auto and adjust interior humidity controls to allow for 60% humidity. Number 2, adjust lighting strategy to new operating schedules. If you have an energy management system, work with your provider to adjust hours and make sure lighting for exterior signs and parking lots are turned off at closing. Turn off all lighting in unoccupied areas. For areas in use, you can further reduce your energy consumption by dimming or turning off sections, if possible. If you don't have an EMS system, make sure your on-site employees are following the energy reduction protocols mentioned above. Number 3. Communicate energy-saving behavior to staff. There are many actions that can be taken by on-site staff to minimize energy waste. Here's a few other items you might want to consider doing. Adjust the hot water heat to minimum required temperature for your area. Remind staff to shut down all equipment when not in use during the day, and to turn off all kitchen equipment upon closing. Check temperatures of coolers and freezers to make sure they're at an energy efficiency setting. Only run dishwashers when full. Make sure all coolers and freezers seal completely when closed. Reduce the plug load by unplugging any unneeded equipment. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused a lot of uncertainty for commercial businesses. We're here around the clock to help you navigate through these difficult times. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at smartbuildings@gridpoint.com.